hate jet skis. I think they're trashy.
Really?
I thought we were going to be friends, and then like that.
Well, it's coming from the I know there's a great lake.
Brynn, so this is a money show, and we know that there are a lot of things that are considered guilty pleasures. But we feel like if you really enjoy that purchase and you're doing it thoughtfully, there should be no guilt involved, so guilt-free.
So we're going to list off some guilt-free pleasures, and then you're going to say, spend it or save it.
Okay. There's going to be a lot of this.
Okay. You'll probably see a lot of this on my end, but we'll balance each other out.
Yeah, we'll balance each other out. Okay, perfect.
First off, what is your take on fancy groceries from Whole Foods or Erewhon?
Okay, for certain items, whether they're your favorite, meat, something like that, by all means, go ahead and, I think, spend it, right, for those items. Okay. But then you don't need to spend, if you're buying cereal or something like that, go to Trader Joe's, go to Pavilions, go somewhere else. So I would definitely say, and that's how I shop as well. I don't buy everything from just the most expensive, because that's a waste. You buy 2 strawberries at Erewhon, you walk out paying $200.
Yeah, but Brian, you said save it.
I'm straight up save it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a Costco or Aldi guy.
Okay.
Like, I tell you what, Aldi has improved their selection.
They have. Aldi in the UK is considered like actually kind of like it's like Trader. It's average. It's not considered bad or anything like that.
So like I'm fancy across
in the UK,
pond
we're
style.
actually super fancy. Yeah.
I love this episode.
Second guilty pleasure, makeup.
Save it.
All right, we're all saving it.
Yeah,
There we go.
Makeup is crazy expensive, and especially all these gents now, all these teens. So I worked in the beauty industry for 10 years. So I know like all the makeup brands. I got gifted everything for free and whatnot, and worked with dermatologists. There's a lot of it that's like, it's not, you don't need to spend a lot of money on makeup. You actually don't, or skincare. You don't.
You can get the nice ingredients for less.
Yeah, and a lot of the companies that actually, if you look, just research, if you like a certain like expensive brand, just look who makes the manufacturer. They're making it in the same place. Like you can just get,
It's the same pot, just into a different container.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe.
Sort of, yeah, kind of, especially with the mascaras,
This is good to know. I mean, my daughter's eventually, she's gonna get older and I can save some money. This is great. All right, next one.
Yeah.
Jet skis.
Save it.
What?
I hate jet skis. I think they're trashy.
Really?
I thought we were gonna be friends, and then like that.
Well, it's coming from the I know there's
like
the Great
shots
Lakes.
fired, yeah.
Okay, shots fired. I know because I'm from Michigan and the Great Lakes. Yeah. The reason why is because actually it was in Diamond Lake in Michigan where I had a little accident. So I hate jet skis.
Okay, that's fair.
I was going too fast and I had a whole bruise on my leg for like 2 months. So that's why my hatred for jet skis. I would save it.
I'm going spend it.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm trying to get some.
I think you should do it. I think you should spend it.
This is almost a mode of transportation. Think about this. you could ride along the Hudson to work.
All right, next one. Designer clothes.
I mean, come on. What do you think this is going to be?
I have a mixed bag here.
Mix.
So I feel like with designer clothes, there are going to be classics and things that I really love that I'll wear over and over again.
Yeah.
Go ahead and spend that money. It's an investment piece. It'll match with everything. Great. But I'm not getting the bright orange, ostrich feather like thing that's going to be cool for one season and then you'll never see it in my closet
100%.
again.
Yes. Disclaimer, no trendy pieces, but actually quality pieces that you will wear for years and that if worst comes to worst, you can just resell online and then get your money back or more even sometimes.
Okay. Thoughts on luxury resorts? Yeah.
If you're gonna go on vacation, like do it right.
Yeah, go somewhere nicer than where you live.
I love the Four Seasons. It's like my favorite. Anywhere there's I'll go. No, and here's the thing, if you don't want to spend, what I always do is like think of what a hotel actually is. I don't care if it's a 5-star hotel or whatnot. It's a place where just people sleep. The strangers sleep. Hundreds of strangers sleep in this room. So think of black lights and then just book the 5-star hotel.
All right, getting your hair done.
Okay, so hear me out again.
Okay, here we go.
I think this is again, mixed bag. I feel like if I have something coming up and I want to look my best and feel my best, it is 1,000% worth having a professional do my hair because it never looks the same when I do it at home. It 100%. Looks like kind of messed up in the back or I can't reach my arm. But I know people who will go and get a blowout or 2 blowouts every single week instead of washing their own hair ever. And that I can't get behind.
I feel attacked. I haven't washed my hair in 10 years.
What?
I don't even know how to do it. I wouldn't know.
What?
No, I can't.
Wait, Brynn, can we get into this?
So I started, I justified it because when I was consulting, because I was like, okay, in lieu of me with my hair, I'm half black, my hair is very, very thick. And then if I have, it's longer, if I put extensions in, it's even longer. So I'm like, it will take me, it's like 5 hours if I do it myself. So in my mind, I was like, if I just go and get a blowout and I work the whole time,
Okay, you know what?
I'm making money
during that
and
time.
So and actually makes more sense for me to do billable hours instead of 5 hours trying to blow out.
Okay,
that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so I just I just don't wash my hair. Yeah, I mean, I don't wash my own hair.
Okay, next one. Flying first/business versus coach.
Oh, no, okay. Well, okay, you know what? I'm actually fine if it's not a flatbed, if it's just like, oh, it's first class and it's just 2 feet up there and the seat's a little bit wider. I'm like, I can touch first class right there.
I feel like the time really makes a difference. I feel like I am happy to fly whatever, last row, middle seat, if the flight is 3 hours or less.
Yeah.
Whereas like if I'm going internationally, I also know that I need to work on that flight or I need to be productive. It's really helpful to be comfortable because it's a long flight and like 8 hours, that's a full work day.
That's a full work day.
See, I want to fly first class anytime I'm not with my family.
When you are with your family
when
or
I'm
not?
not with my family, because I don't want my kids in first class because
With
then
you.
they're
Wait, have you done that? I've seen
No,
that
I
on
will- I
TikTok and
refuse to
things,
do
and
it.
people there's this whole debate of whether or not it's appropriate.
That should not be allowed because then they're noisy and I'm trying to get stuff done.
Yeah.
Wait, Brian, I have
treat yourself in the airplane.
I have a hard question. Brian, you're traveling with your whole family.
Yeah.
And because you travel quite a bit for work, you happen to get a free complimentary upgrade to business or first. Who gets the upgrade, you or your wife?
Okay, so here's what happened. You tell me if I handled this right. This happened 4 times last week.
Okay.
And I got upgraded all 4 flights. The rest of my family didn't. So I go to the desk or the counter and I'm like, hey, I need to move back to this seat so I can sit by my family.
Yeah.
And I move back to my family. And then like half the time I got made fun of for giving up a first class seat. The other half, they're like, how dare you not give it to your wife?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, ducks fly together. We're good. Like,
Let's fly together.
So yeah, we did that last week.
When they're older, do you think you'll still do that?
Yeah.
See, I think when I have kids, no. Like, I love what Shaq always says. Like, I aspire to have, like, a lot of money. And I'm going to do what Shaq does. He's like, no, you're not rich. I'm rich. Like, my kids are going to sit in the back.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even get on a plane until I was 18. And now I, like, fly constantly. But, like, I would be like, no, you're sitting in the back.
Okay, so next one. We did fancy groceries. All right, shoes.
Oh, definitely.
I feel like I'm being set up just trap after trap after trap.
No, definitely.
Spend it?
1,000%. Because I will tell you, the difference between a well-made, crafted shoe and one that looks just as good but is not well crafted, you are going to literally develop a bunion and have a callus and a blister on your foot within 10 seconds.
What do you think?
I mean, I'm like, when it comes to clothes or anything fashion, like, I'm gonna say save it.
Yeah. Whenever men get with me, like, you shouldn't be spending money on shoes. I'm like, do you work out, honey? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. You go in your jogs. Think, like, you have your shoes that you have to wear, your tennis shoes, your trainers. I was like, would you go and buy $10 shoes to go running and working out with? I'm like, that's the same when it comes to, like, designer shoes or, like, comfort level of, like, whether or not you can actually go the distance in them.
Definitely.
Okay, that's fair.
And last but not least, massages. Wow, we all agree.
Save it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to go to like the weird places in New York where it's like $19 for like 80 minutes. I don't like the whole like you go to the fancy and they're like, hello, welcome. And then they put the thing and then it's like, oh, I would pay $400 for a massage. Just I want to get in, I want someone to beat me up and then just feel better.
Yeah.
I've only gotten one massage my entire life. I like a foam roller and a massage gun. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Brian, we got to go
interesting.
sometime. I'll take you to the best place. They'll put their elbow into your shoulder and you'll be done.
Yeah. You gotta get like,
Okay.
Right.
Perfect. Well, thank you for playing.
Thank you. That was a fun icebreaker.
That was fun. Hi, it's me, Brian Walsh, aka Dr. Money again, to talk about some of the legal stuff. Though I am a certified financial planner professional, your finances are unique. That means anything I talked about today shouldn't be considered advice. Think of it more as high-level education or guidance.
And don't forget to subscribe.